What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Wiser Dude Metal Casting channel. Thank you guys for watching. So we got a couple things going on here tonight. To start off, like a week ago, my deep freezer broke and it ruined about $400 worth of meat. Cheers, by the way. But anyways, yeah, so that really sucked. I'm usually pretty good at fixing things, but I could not fix that deep freezer. And the parts I would need cost about half as much as it would to just buy a new one. So I just decided to buy a new one. The old one, I threw it in a bonfire. The whole damn thing, I just threw the whole thing in the bonfire. Burned all the meat and everything. It was no good anyways. So this is the copper I was able to pull out of there from the deep freezer. And this is some aluminum that also came out of there. So we're going to try to start with the copper first. We'll get this going. Look at this weird piece. I don't know. Anyways, so we're going to melt this copper first. Try to make some cool stuff from that. And then with the aluminum, I'm going to try to make a bar. But yeah, guys, we're getting close to 100 subscribers. So whenever I do reach that 100 mark, I'm going to do a video on forging. I've been collecting materials, you know, and things I'll need to do that for, I don't know, a couple weeks, maybe a month. I already started working on one of the knives that I plan on forging, just shaping it out. I bought an anvil. I still need to build a stand for it. But I got a new anvil. The forge is over there. So I'm just collecting the things I'll need to do that, you know, a little at a time. I'm busy, man. I work fucking non-stop, so always got something going on. And these things I do right here on YouTube, this is just a hobby. This is when I'm just messing around and bored. I feel like playing in my shop. So I'll start with this. Now I need something to light that with. Let's see, maybe I got something up here. Oh, perfect. All right, give me 1 second. And as you can tell from looking over there, that's about how many drinks I'm in so far. All right, so let's get this bad boy fired up. All right, guys, here we go. All right, I started it out at like midway. I didn't go too low and I didn't go too high because I haven't used that crucible in a while. And if it absorbed any moisture from being outside and you heat it up too fast, it could break. So I'm gonna heat it up kind of slowly and then give it a few minutes and then I'll crank it up real high. But yeah, so we got our copper in there right now. Like I said, I just need a few more subscribers and then I'm gonna do a forge video. I'm excited about that. That's gonna be cool. Man, I love that green flame. I really do. I always love that green flame whenever you melt copper. That's so damn pretty. Here's another look at the knife. This is a rough draft. That's not gonna be nothing near the finished product. Then we got our aluminum. My shop's a little dirty, man. I've been so busy running around fixing everybody else's stuff. Really haven't had much time to pay attention to my own. But it's good. It's good. Business is good, so that's awesome. Man, that flame, that green flame, look at that. That is really cool, guys. It's gonna take about 20 minutes for that to melt down. I'm gonna take a quick beer break and then we'll come back and figure out what we're gonna make from that. But cool. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so I decided what we're gonna try to make with that copper is Jack Skellington and a cross. And if we have any more left over, I'll try to make a few crosses. But honestly, this is one of the hardest ones I have to mold, just because of this very little thin part for the bottom. Like, it's easy to fill up this, but when it gets over here, it gets a little weird. The circle coins are always the easiest to make. But anyways, it doesn't matter how many tries it takes, we're going to try to get a really nice cross out of this. Yeah, we're still cooking. We're about maybe 10 minutes in right now. Cool. We'll be back in a minute for the pour. Alright. You guys ready to pour some copper? Let's see how we do. Hopefully we don't mess it up too much. Very nice. Very nice, guys. That's amazing. I like that. Man, that was pretty. Honestly, I did not expect it to go that well. Damn it. And it looks like this crucible is going to be done after this melt. I don't think I'll be able to get any more melts out of it. It's already cracking. Oh man, that copper got hard in there. Alright, so there's no way for me to get that copper out of there except to put it back in the furnace and remelt it. But honestly, this crucible is cracking all on the side, so I'm going to see if I can remelt it. It could just break. It could just break and then all the copper will just spill out into the furnace. But anyways, we got two really nice copper coins. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in the ice. Alright, I guess I'm going to crank it back up and try to melt the rest of that copper. It cooled off too much while I was pouring. Hopefully that crucible doesn't break. Alright guys, we're going to see if we can get one more cross from this copper. Oh my god, we're so close. Yeah! That is awesome. There's some dross in the crucible, but that is cool. Alright, now we're going to take the aluminum. I did decide to put a couple of bars that weren't complete. See this bar and this other bar? We're going to throw that. Those two mixed in with the aluminum from the bonfire the other day. Alright, now let's put this in here and get another melt going. That hot crucible can stay there for now. Let's get cooking. Shit. Alright, give me a second. Alright guys, we got the last cross. I'm going to put that in the water. It used to be ice, but now it's just water. That came out pretty damn good. Alright, let's melt some aluminum. We're running out of time, so I got to do this quick. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so here are the 3 copper coins I was able to make. These crosses came out really pretty. Later on, I'll sand the backs of them flat. I'm not going to do that tonight. But the definition on the cross, man, it came out really, really pretty. And Jack Skeleton, once again, man, he came out awesome. And this is the last cross that was poured. It's a little thinner because I was very short on metal. But still, it looks really nice in the front. Anyways, I'm happy with all these. This is my new anvil. I'll be using to forge that knife in the next video as soon as I hit 100 subscribers. And these are the copper coins. I really appreciate you guys watching this. I have a bunch of aluminum in there melting right now. I'm going to try to make a nice big bar from that. And yeah, so that's what we got so far. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be right back for the last pour of tonight. All right, you guys ready for the last pour? This is pure aluminum. Let's see if we can make a nice bar out of it. Perfect! Man, that worked out good. I love aluminum because you could always tap it, you know, to try to make it perfectly squared up. Yeah, that's good. That is cool right there. There's a little bit of dross left in the crucible, but I'll scrape that out later. Man, we did good tonight, guys. We're over here turning trash into treasure, I'll tell you what. I took a deep freezer and turned it into 3 very nice coins and a very nice bar. So, like I said, it wasn't worth crap. It wasn't worth trying to fix. So I just bought a new one. I am mad about the meat I lost. That really sucked. But things happen. That deep freezer was old. It was about 7 or 8 years old, so it was bound to go out sooner or later. As of now, we're about 45 to 50 minutes into melting, and I probably had about a 12 pack so far to drink. But it's hot, man. It's hot outside because I'm in Texas and it's summer. But also when you turn that furnace on, it heats up the shop like crazy. So pretty hot out here. So you got to drink to cool down. But cool. Let's give that a minute to cool off, and then we'll throw it in some water. All right, guys, we got our aluminum bar out of the mold, and it came out very, very nice. Let's put it in some water with a little bit of ice in there. Alright, I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I just turned a deep freezer into this.